Hello, Sunny.
Hi Harish, how are you?
Good. Hello, world.
Hello world. Welcome to you to this beautiful world and beautiful day. I hope you are enjoying your day and today's background is very much great.
Yeah,
It's snowy
yeah,
and
it's going to
you
be a
got
white
your winter.
Christmas. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back inside because it's outside here now. It Our first video was nice
It,
and sunny, and look what happened.
yes,
Only 2 days later. 2 days later.
sunny, sunny, what we called it as sunny made impact on that day and sunny weather got fade away.
Yeah,
Wow,
that's
what
right.
a
That's right.
poet.
Yeah. All right. So now we're here. Okay, beautiful. All right. So Sunny, how about we recap what we talked about last week?
Yep, definitely. First, we will have very much great recap what we have discussed and last episode was completely interesting, and I personally had very much, knowledgeable session with you, and it was really fruitful for me. If you will ask me, that was a free master class kind of for me.
No, thank you.
So
Thank you. I hope the same
yeah,
for everybody watching the video.
yeah, definitely. Audience will definitely enjoy because this is fantastic insights and the inventions which you have created within the system itself by observing and by things uh, uh, taking things with your own knowledge and and the kind of passion which you hold to get these things out to the world, and you want to make understand others that what is the importance of these five laws and what is the importance of your invention about to understand the value between the understanding between the value and the profit. So this is just a start of this our session, and we will get a lot more about more invention which you have created uh, out of your understanding about working culture and as well as personal life as well. So let's start with second law. That is what, if you can remind me, Arichi,
Yeah, it's value must be marketable. So
marketable.
yeah,
Okay.
so I
So
need to
I hope
get my mark. Just get my
everybody,
marker.
sure. In the meanwhile, everybody, I hope will enjoy definitely this marketable stuff. The second law, which has, which has been delivered by none other than Harish Chauhan, who has invented himself these five laws. And please concentrate on these laws. It will definitely make you profitable business or valuable business. So stay tuned with the second law in today's session.
All right. So I think what I wanted to say, Sunny, it was inspired by your introduction, is that when I was 20 years old, I was told I was painting the fence of a business professor. And I told him that,
Okay,
sir, I am in second year engineering, and this is a very, very hot, humid day in Ottawa, and Ottawa, Canada. And he basically told me not to go to business school, and he gave me all his used magazines. And he said to me, son, you don't need to go to business school. Just read these magazines and get whatever business books you can, and you'll be fine.
okay,
So when an engineers are trained and are licensed to ensure the safety of the people.
correct, correct.
Because when we build a bridge, when we build power lines and nuclear reactors and
correct,
airplanes and cars, they have to work and they have to be safe.
correct, correct.
So when we read business books, we're also going to say, does this work in the real
Okay,
world?
wow. You have really compared it very fantastic way. Because personally, I have worked with the airline for 2 years. I have seen myself how these engineers working, their ass off to bring the kind of safety security. I can compare that. And now I am into businesses as well. I can understand how you are comparing these two aspects. Wonderful, wonderful.
There,
It's
there's a
it's gonna be very much interesting.
there's a concept in engineering called FOS, factor of
Okay,
safety. So we say,
okay,
okay, you have a bridge and you want that bridge to be full of the heaviest trucks.
okay,
And then you say, okay, you know what? There's going to be 1,000 tons on that bridge.
okay, yes, yes, yes,
Okay, but you want to do a factor of safety of 3.
okay,
Maybe something will happen that you have all of a sudden 3,000 tons, not 1,000 tons.
okay,
So that's a factor of
okay,
safety
yes,
of
definitely,
3. So now I have to
yes,
calculate that this member, these members that are holding the bridge up, must be carry the load of 3,000 tons.
correct, correct.
So then you wonder, why is this pipe that's holding up the bridge so fat? It's fat because the engineers are building for the unusual event that you might have
The
some
maximum potential which you're talking about.
factor of safety. Yes, we don't know what will
Yes,
happen.
the maximum, unprecedented maximum potential because
Yes,
human consciousness doesn't know those things practically. If we talk about other humans who are not building that particular structure, they do not know that this bridge will hold this ample of amount load or not. They just go ahead and land on that particular bridge with a lot of it. However, as an engineer, we have to be proactive in order to build that kind of structure, whereas uh, that particular bridge can hold that much of weight on its own. Yes, definitely.
so I did 2 degrees. I did an electrical engineering degree and then I did an
Okay,
industrial design degree. So one was very process science based, and so it you can say it was very right brain, right,
okay,
analytical. Sorry, left brain. Sorry, left brain is analytical. Right brain is creative.
yes, yes,
I'm
yes,
I'm left-handed. So
okay,
industrial design is really about aesthetics. So you can look at it as that the plumbing of a product like an iPhone, the plumbing is engineering, and the packaging and the user interface and the user experience is industrial design.
correct, correct,
So I have sort of the training of being left and right brain.
okay,
Okay, so when I look at things, I want to make sure that all the dots are connected. Like this tree is connected by this trunk, all the
yes,
dots.
okay,
Okay, all the
okay,
dots are connected to one thing.
okay,
So value creation and intangible assets are like all these little dots. What is connecting the entire business ecosystem together?
okay,
This is the unifying principle right here, the unifying philosophy. Jim
yes,
calls it the
correct,
unifying principle. I call it the unifying philosophy. The difference is that the unifying philosophy has a proven track record with clients, with entrepreneurs and
okay,
families in business, a 30-year
okay,
track record.
okay,
So One of the laws of value is marketability, marketable. Someone
Okay.
wants your value.
Correct.
Somebody
Correct.
has to somebody has to fall in love with your business and wants your value,
Correct.
the value that you
Correct.
built,
Correct.
right? So this means you have to understand your buyer universe. Who is
Correct.
to pay you for that business? Now,
Correct.
I, the first question I ask when I walk into a CEO's boardroom is, why are you growing your business?
Okay.
Why?
Okay. Interesting.
What what is driving you to keep growing? We all want to
Okay.
grow, but until what time? Like, how tall do you want this tree?
Yeah, there can be many factors.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly. I don't know. Why are you doing it?
Correct.
So this one particular CEO said, Harish, you know what? We're we're a 7-time platinum winning best managed company.
Okay.
7 years consecutive winner.
So it means that is the driving force for them as a motivation factor.
Yeah, they're very very, they're not even moderately successful, and they're not even the best managed. They're the platinum member best managed. That means they've won that award for 7 consecutive years. They're a
Wow.
fantastic company.
Wow.
Right. I'm sitting in the boardroom of this one of the founding partners, and I asked him the
Okay.
same question: why are you growing your business? He said, Harish, we get phone calls every day of somebody who wants our value. Who will not
Okay.
want that value? A 7-time consecutive winner.
Okay.
He said to me, Harish, I can sell today, I can sell tomorrow, but I don't want to sell right now. I don't know if you know baseball, but when you hit a baseball home run, that means all the bases are loaded. It's called a grand slam. The grand
Yes.
slam is all the bases are loaded, the batter hits it, hits a home run. That means you get four runs.
Correct.
Base number three, base number two, base number one, and the batter. Four people get
Correct.
all in one shot. One hit, and you got 4 runs.
4 runs.
That's called a
Correct.
grand slam.
Correct.
So he said, Harish, I want to hit a grand slam in my life. And I want to hit it at the bottom of the ninth inning, at the last moment, with 2 strikes out. This is the last
Okay.
batter, and he is pivotal to the entire world championship.
World
And
championship.
he hits,
Correct.
boom, and he hits it like, oh my God, it's a grand slam, and he win the world champion. So he said, we could sell at 50 million, and I want to sell at 250 million. That's the grand slam. That's the
Correct.
definition of the grand slam.
Correct.
Now I know why he's growing the business.
Okay.
So he understands his buyer universe. He already has people calling him. So now he has to make it so valuable. So there's a couple of techniques. You have to look at your art of war. What is your strategy to have not one buyer, many buyers?
Okay.
Have it like an
Okay.
option. So you have a strategy, like an art of war strategy, I call it, where you're like, oh, in order for me to get 250 million, yes, I can build the, we talked about it last time. Yes, I can talk about, I'm going to go back to the formula. Yes, I can talk about building my EBITDA, but I've already
Okay.
I've already reduced my risk a lot because I'm already a
Okay.
platinum member company.
Okay.
But now I want to increase my multiplier. If I got 10 buyers,
Correct.
if I got 10 buyers, they're going to want to outbid
Okay.
each other.
It means you're creating such kind of atmosphere into this marketable atmosphere, whereas in spite of you fighting with competition, your buyer is fighting for you by becoming themselves as a competition.
Yeah, it's like saying I have
Okay.
gold, or no, I have a bottle of water, and we're all in a
It
desert.
isn't like eBay kind of strategy,
Yeah,
how they uh,
exactly.
pivot.
Auction.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. This is
yeah.
a traditional mechanism of how you can increase the multiple, right?
Okay,
So
okay,
you also become another art of war technique is you become a strategic weapon. So if one company buys you, the other company will lose massively
okay,
because of your
okay.
strategic position in the marketplace.
Yes,
Let's say you do you are this firm has a dominant relationship in North America,
okay,
and you have two companies who are already in North America. But if this third
okay.
company partners with this guy, this becomes really a superpower in North America.
Correct,
So this
correct,
this person will be threatened. This person's future, this company's future is threatened.
correct, correct, correct,
This company will say, "Oh my God, if we lose this, if we do not buy this company, these two people will be super powerful.
correct, correct,
Let's let's
correct,
let's give whatever value we can. Let's pay for this company no matter what. How much money can we put together
correct,
so that the other one doesn't, our competitor
correct,
doesn't have the superpower?" This
correct.
is all about creating marketability
Yes, yes,
in an influential way, right? I'm increasing my power in my marketability. Now I don't have to worry about my need. I'm increasing my
correct,
I'm increasing my multiplier, and I have more
correct,
power now.
correct,
So when I know this ahead of time, right, then I can foresee the future. I'm creating my
correct,
future. I'm creating the future that says, oh,
correct,
if I pivot this way, I will be able to build that type of company. I've already built a great company. Now, how do I make it
correct.
so marketable that
Correct.
everybody wants me,
Okay, okay,
right? So, this is the type of conversations we had in that boardroom with that particular CEO,
okay,
right? So, then what happened? Fast forward, we did a little bit of work, and we then uh, there was a disconnect between the two partners. One partner didn't have the same vision as the other partner.
okay,
So then, of course, one partner wanted to hire me, the other partner did not want to hire me and our services. So we were able to just do the first piece of work, but we didn't do the ultimate piece of work. We didn't build the unifying philosophy. They didn't end up selling for 50 million.
okay,
Now we can only go backwards and go, what could have happened? What could have happened? That's it. Nobody knows for sure. But did they get the most marketability out of their company? That's the question. Could
Okay,
they could they have gotten 5, 10, $15 million more? Because you have a close to a world class company. So what would be the likelihood that they could have improved their marketability?
okay,
Right from the time that I interviewed them to the time that they exited, they had a runway. They had time to improve their marketability, right?
okay,
So only when you can have a honest conversation with the two founders could you say to them, okay, let's take a real close examination of where you could have achieved marketability.
okay,
That would be a lesson for other entrepreneurs to be able to um, recognize that we all know that hindsight is 2020.
yes,
But how can I take that hindsight from those two entrepreneurs and carry that wisdom for other entrepreneurs who will now use that hindsight for their foresight? My friend up the street, he says, let's learn from other people's mistakes.
correct,
It's
correct,
cheaper, it's safer,
correct,
it's faster.
correct,
So
correct.
I think that concludes our talk for today about marketability, the value, build the value that somebody wants.
Correct. And it was really interesting to know about, the kind of war statement which you have mentioned that let consumer fight for your product which you're providing as a value.
Yeah, there's
And
several different art of war principles to to operate from, but like I said, the entrepreneurs and the family business leaders must ask themselves, why am I growing this business?
okay,
To what
like
extent?
Simon Sinek mentioned that you must have to clarification about your why you are doing something which can bring value to others' life.
Okay, so
Yep, yep,
I want to talk about that now. Now that you mentioned it, Simon Sinek came out in the early 2000s. I'm not sure when he published Start with Why. Wrote it down
okay,
somewhere, but I want to say something that I preceded Simon Sinek. Okay,
okay,
I published my uh, three whys. There's three whys,
okay,
not one. So I'll tell you.
okay,
Now I didn't learn this from Simon Sinek. Obviously, I learned this from Peter Drucker.
okay,
Peter Drucker is the godfather of management, business management.
okay,
So when you say, why are you growing your business? Peter Drucker says, if you ask me about mission, I would ask, what is your reason for being? That's Peter Drucker.
okay,
Why are you here?
okay, okay, okay,
Okay. So I
correct,
call that the visionary purpose.
okay,
So a business exists for some reason. What's the reason? Now, there's three reasons. Okay. The first reason is I want to make a lot of money. Okay. I'm here to make a lot of money. This is level number
correct,
one. Okay. It's about the money. Okay.
Yes.
Now look at this almost like Maslow's hierarchy. Okay. This is spiritual. I have a spiritual agenda. I have a financial agenda, monetary agenda. Okay.
Okay.
I'm here as a business to make a difference in the industry.
Okay.
Okay. I'm here as a business to make a difference in the world.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
When I unify people here, I unify people. Hey, we're just here about the money. So all our
Wow.
policies, all our procedures, all our staff are all focused on this visionary purpose.
Correct.
If you have an
Correct.
employee who says, I want to change the world, they're not going to fit in this company. They're saying we have to take care of the
Correct.
environment. No, I don't care
Correct.
about the environment.
Correct.
I don't want to spend money on recycling.
Social entrepreneurs.
Yeah. So this is the three whys. So I took this way before Simon Sinek. So all my clients, right, our clients focused on
Okay.
clarifying where do you sit. So when you have two partners and one partner's here and one partner's there, now you know there's a conflict.
This is the first time ever I have came across these three whys, and literally, it's kind of inspirational and brain cracking. We will also discuss more about these three whys
Yes.
after the completion of your five laws.
Yeah.
That will be
We
our
can
next
go into the
subject.
unifying philosophy process because it's a process to clarify these things because you can see why conflicts exist in a management or leadership team or a family business. The brother and the
Correct.
sister might sit in different areas. So now you have to clarify this context. How do you create alignment?
Okay.
How do you unify
Correct.
people? Because now
Correct.
there's a difference in their value system. Okay, Sunny,
Correct.
thank you. This is great for today.
Sure. Sure. Same here, and it was
Thank you,
interesting.
everybody, for listening.
Thank you so much, everybody, for listening and watching this. And you will definitely get most value out of further episodes, which we will be releasing soon. And hope you have enjoyed this episode and stay tuned.
All right. See you later. Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye bye.